Auckland Writers' Festival tackles the fledgling genre of webisodes this week, and Roseanne Liang is the writer and director of the web series FLAT3, although she's probably best known for writing and directing My Wedding and Other Secrets. Tomorrow she's holding a workshop on webisodes, and Roseanne joins me now. So a webisode, just basically made for the web. Does it have to be a particular length, or does it have to be short? Does it have to be comedy?
No, it doesn't. Webisodes, web series are like it's the Wild West out there. You can make it as short as you want, a few seconds, or you can make it as long as you want. You can make it feature film length if you really want to. No one's got to watch a feature film on the web, although sometimes they do.
So might. So does it give you a sense of freedom, it being the Wild West?
Absolutely. I think it is the creative screen form at the moment. It's so exciting, it's so creative for people who don't see themselves realistically getting into television or feature film right now because it's so expensive. Web series and webisodes are the way to go. You can make it with nothing, you can make it with millions of dollars. You know, you can go either way.
Well, we've seen that obviously. So there's FLAT3, which you're on to series. How many series?
We're shooting series 3 now.
Series 3 now. So you start on an oily rag. Do you get any funding for that? How does it work?
We started with nothing. We started with doing our own makeup, cooking our own food while we're shooting, and we've actually moved up. We moved up the ladder from series to series. You know, the first series we self-funded. The second series we got crowdfunding from our sort of small but very dedicated fans, and then now with season 3 we've got a little bit of New Zealand On Air funding, which is amazing.
Okay, so have New Zealand On Air really funded webisodes before in New Zealand?
This is the first year that they've done it properly, and I think it's a growing screen form. I think it's one of the ways of the future.
But can you actually make a web-based series like yours commercially viable at some stage, or is it always going to be a labour of love and public funding?
It can be. I think it's going to be. In America, web series and web blogs are becoming a financially viable option, absolutely, yeah.
But we're not talking, we talked the most famous one, which is House of Cards, which was produced for the web, but that had the backing of a major corporation, Netflix, behind it. Is that what you need to make it successful?
No, not necessarily. There's so many web series that have just blown up on the web. There was one called the Lizzie Bennet Diaries, which started just as, smell of an oily rag, and it's modernising the Jane Austen Pride and Prejudice from the main character Elizabeth's point of view. And they asked for money for crowdfunding. I think they asked for something like $4,000, and they got like $40,000. I might be misquoting this, but they got way more than they asked for. And they said, "Oh, how about we give this back to you fans? We don't need this much to make the DVD." And the fans said no. The fans said, "No, keep it. We want you to make more." So
that's where it can work. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. In terms of FLAT3, so it's been successful. It's had great reviews. For a Kiwi web series to be successful, does it have to be based on that quirky Kiwiisms, that humour?
I don't know. I think when you go on the web and you have access to so much good material, there's lots of bad material as well. But I think being Kiwi sets us apart, and that's a good thing. So we've actually been attracting international audiences. Surprisingly, our biggest international audience is in America, and I think they love the Kiwiness. They like to see fresh ideas, fresh humour, and there's a certain je ne sais quoi about being Kiwi that they love, and it appeals to them, yeah.
Oh, best of luck with your session at the Writers' Festival, and thanks for coming in this morning.
Thanks.
Okay. So we're coming first line.